Hi everyone, so this is going to be a little bit of a different video. I am actually doing my entry for Not2Shabby DT Call. So I had seen this and I thought this is such a great opportunity because I want to have a New Year's resolution of crafting. So I want to do more videos, I want to do more entries and like series and get back into like my mini albums. I just kind of fell off of it from last year from being so sick and, being pregnant. I just had morning sickness the whole pregnancy and even afterwards. So yeah, I want to go ahead and do more videos and get back into this and hit my room hard. So I saw this and I thought, great, I'm going to go ahead and submit to it. So I created 3 different projects, and the first 2 I did completely on my own. The third one, my daughter did help me, but I thought it would be cute to still share that. So yeah, I'll get started right now. Since Valentine's Day is coming up, I thought it would be absolutely perfect to do a Valentine's Day. So I used this one, and this is a wreath that I made out of some chipboard. And then starting from the outside, this trim comes from Hobby Lobby, and I just cut it in half and I used it on the inside and on the outside. These flat back pearls are from Formosa, and they come in a huge spool and they last you forever. I used some rosettes. I made some of those using my Martha Stewart punch. I believe that's the heart doily. And then I used some of the other punches. This one is the lovebird with the heart. I used some I Am Roses on here, and I used some gold. And this is like a little pen that I got a long time ago for Christmas, and I just put some on there. This one I did some pink paint. I used some of my Spellbinder's hearts, and this one's a classic, and the scalloped in the back. And then these are from one of the farmers markets from the Greeting Farm, and I picked them up, so I don't know their names unfortunately, but that's where those came from. And then the background gold that I used, this comes from the Craftsmith, and this is the Holiday Elegance. And then the other paper that I used for like the background and for the rosettes, that comes from the My Mind's Eye, and this is new this year. It's called Filled with Love. So I used those 2 paper lines. And then I think I mentioned the I Am Roses. I used some tulle in the background and also some eyelash trim. And then I heat embossed using some gold, and that's the Recollections gold. And then this paper's the glitzy paper. I used some sizzlets from way back in the day. This one's called Endless Love, and I wrote my and then true, and I glossy accent those. This is a memory box die, and it's the Love script. And what I did was I just did several layers of the white underneath, and then I added in the gold from the Holiday Elegance on top of that. Same thing with this side. This rose was gifted to me, and then yeah, everything else was from my stash. And then that's pretty much that. I did some of the stencils from Tim Holtz in the back, but they pretty much got all covered up. It was hearts and the doily lace over here. Okay, so what I did was I did some gold chain here, and this was originally silver, so I took some alcohol ink and the gold, and I just saturated it and then let it air dry. I used 2 of the jump rings, and I just attached that love on there, and you'll see in the pictures it hangs very well. So that completes this project, and then I'm going to move on to number 2, and as you can see, the back is also finished as well. And then this is my second one, and it's also another wall hanging. So I used some eyelash trim, some I Am Roses here, and these are from Recollections. They're like the little leaves that they had, I guess, like maybe about a year ago. For the back, this is actually a picture frame from the Dollar Tree, and I just took everything off so there's no more chipboard or glass. And I wrapped it using some fabric, and it's 100% cotton, and I just wrapped it all up. And then I Am Roses, and I used some stickles on there and some paint from Tim Holtz. That's the sponge sugar and the antique linen. These are some trims from Hobby Lobby, so I have the pink pearl, and I have some of this lace right here. She is from the Greeting Farm, and I colored her up, And then I did some paper piecing on her, and I used some of my Viva Decor pen on her. And I even covered the little doggy up and put some little bling on the doggy too. And then background is Recollections flowers, and I used some more of the Hobby Lobby rosette trim. And then same over here with the flowers. These are all I Am Roses. And then this was gifted to me. This was, and I believe a giveaway that I won. And I just put some little bling, and I used some of the sponge sugar on there. And that one's the Distress Stain. The paper line is McKenna by K & Company. Sorry, it took me a second. And then I also did the back, and this is actually a gift for somebody. So I just added a little note in there. And that's it for project number 2. And then sorry if you're hearing background noises, the baby's taking a nap. And then this is number 3, and this is the one that my daughter helped me with. So she helped me pick out the images that she wanted. This is a little keepsake box for her. So I'm just going to put little stuff inside of there, and then, you know, she can have it as she gets older. But I used the Prima line on here. Oh, it's not even closed all the way. Oh, well. I used the Prima line on here, and it's absolutely just gorgeous. And starting off at the top, these are Inka Dinka Do, and they're called Nature's Garden, and that's what the paper line is called too. I used some of my Heartfelt Creations, and it's the stamp and die set, and I just stamped on the paper line, inked it up, and then I used my McGill. These are the tools that you buy separate. So when you open it up, you get different sizes and you can add more. But these are the ones that come with this pack. And I absolutely love this for creating flowers. So it gives you this really nice puffy feel. I used some Recollections. These are little wooden embellishments that were out a few years ago. Martha Stewart punches for all the butterflies. I did vellum butterflies, and one's from the paper line, and this one's like a double. And then to color this up, I used my Prismacolors. I also added in some Flower Soft just to give a more real dimension to it. Some eyelash trim. And then I made my own Flower Soft, and I added those to the center of the flowers that I created. And I even put some Flower Soft there. This is a EK Success Punch. And then I added some pictures and some vellum from the line. So I'll give you a better look there. And then I put some Wink of Stella on there so it gives it some shine. And then when you open it up, let's see, it's always harder to open these up. I finished off the inside. I used some gold, some inking gold on there. For the top, this would be like if you were to put it on a shelf, this is what you would see. I did a nest, more Flower Soft, butterflies, another one of the flowers. And then the whole inside is done up. And then when you look on the inside of here, this is all done up too. So, yeah, like I said, my daughter helped me because she helped with some of the placement on here. But I thought it'd be fun and still share it. So, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jamie, so much for this opportunity. Good luck to everyone. I'm just crossing my fingers. And thanks again. And I will see you in the next video. Talk to everyone later. Bye.